Well, hello, my beautiful friend, Miss Owen. How are you doing today? I hope great. This is your personal tarot reading by me, Libra Empress. Thank you so much for the birthday wishes and happy belated birthday to you as well. I wanted to get this out to you before your birthday, but life didn't happen that way. And so I've been doing a lot of tarot readings, trying to get to you. But before you see past, present, possible future. Now remember, when we get to the future, that is not set in stone and can change anytime you so choose it, alright? Now, also I have a fourth pile here, which is all the energy between your past, present, and future, okay? And then we'll talk about the bottoms of the deck, and then we will do your favorite number, which happens to be my favorite number too, which is awesome. Alright, so past energy. So you were rejecting this puppet master in the past. You know, you ended that journey so that you could be happy. Yeah. So that's your past energy. It was a loss, though. Okay, currently you're in contemplation. Um, I think it has a lot to do with the fact that you're in contemplation whether you should take a job or not, or leave a job. But you are traveling. Probably a far distance or not a far distance. It all depends on you, right? Just traveling to the fridge is traveling. Like, so it all depends on you, and but you are going to be making sacrifices. Maybe you're making sacrifices for work. Alright, towards a Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo, or Scorpio energy. The future is positive. These aren't even lining up. Why didn't you say anything? You're like, shut up, Libra Empress. So, in the future, you're going to be dealing with a Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces, right? This is the player card in my deck. And you're going to be calling judgment on them, or any situation, really, because you're going to accept your part of responsibility, and, you're just going to accept it for what it is and move on. And by doing so, you reach your gaining recognition for your hard work and skills. Fourth pile is you're dealing with an Aries, Leo, or Sag. This is the opposite of my Knight of Cups. In my deck, my zombie deck, they're opposite. Okay, so this is the not player energy, and then that one over there is the player energy. Okay, does that make sense? So in a regular deck, Wands is the player, but in my deck, Wands is the Knight in Shining Armor. So you are stepping into someone who's very bold and impetuous and trying to find the courage to sever certain ties with certain people. No, this is all between, right? And you want to give your cup of love to someone, and you're trying to come at them with a new approach. Could be this Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo. Good with their money, not so good with their words. But you're trying to find balance, possibly with a Sagittarius. And you are struggling with burdens and responsibilities, so you're just kind of juggling. Whew. So you're rejecting. Either a rejection has you contemplating the positivity, or you're rejecting their negativity to head towards positivity. I'm just solving your puzzle. You're like, oh my god, Libra Empress, you're so weird. I am. I am so weird. So you are a bit of a mystery to someone, and that's because you are looking within. Your intuition is growing. Now, you want security, so you're sharing the fact that you're transforming with the world, right? And it's giving you a bit of a boost of energy, which has you celebrating a lot. Now, you're definitely celebrating accomplishments because you have prepared, you've prepared something of quality, okay? And you're having a revelation in regards to how often you should moderate towards your destiny. Does that make sense? Now, there was a betrayal, or is a betrayal, or will be a betrayal. This is all between your past, present, and future energy, right? There's definitely a betrayal, right? And it has something to do with your happiness, and you're introspecting whether you should keep your material wealth to your heart and chest. But you are waiting. You're waiting for your creativity to kick up and to find clarity. Someone is using charm on you. It could be you, and you're very perceptive. Okay, you were definitely, and you're very generous. You're generously trying to find balance and make an effort to be cautious when it in regards to your stability. Now there is temptation. There's always temptation, right? And you're trying to adapt to the fact that you are awakening and that you have many options. So you're avoiding that temptation, and you're looking towards your emperor. You're keeping your emotions in control while starting a new journey and completing the old, right? You're being assertive as the Empress, as you should be, in your courage. Now, you are going to be collaborating your skills with someone, and it's giving you a bit of anxiety. I'm not going to lie. It's like you got stage fright or something. I keep sliding off my gamer chair. Well, my husband's gamer chair. Sorry. Sounds weird. That sounds like I'm breaking it with my ass. Now, you are discovering that your traditions still hold true to you, especially in regards to wanting your wish fulfillment, the star. Now, there's disappointments, okay? But you're paying attention to your dreams and intuition, and you're moving to calmer waters. And it's a bit of a challenge at times, but you're taking your love with you, and your lover if you're dealing with a Gemini. And you're still gonna be working hard, bettering yourself. Alright. Let me get these out of the way, and then we'll do the bottom of the deck. The zombie deck. See what's going on there if I miss any messages. Alright, so the bottom of this deck was hope. You were being rescued. Right. But you were stuck in your head about a decision. Okay? And you had to pay attention to your dreams in regards to your destiny, because what you were doing, or what you're doing, or what you're going to be doing, is working hard and getting everything you want, but you're not getting what you need out of a situation. And so you're going to be trying to become an entrepreneur. Now, somewhere along the line, someone betrayed you. Three of Swords. Could have been one of the three. You cheated, they cheated. They complain about you to their family, friends, or whoever, God knows who will listen to them, or vice versa. Okay? Or the third one is that something takes priority over your relationship, like drugs, alcohol, really any form of substance abuse, gambling, sex, pornography, video games, money, and being a workaholic. Okay? Then there's also this, you're just having jealousy issues or loss or heartache. So those are what that card can mean. Now, before you accuse them of doing something they're not, if you're with someone currently, look into it. Do your research, right? But because, like, here's an example. When my husband was growing up, he had, his parents used to blame him for shit all the time, right? And finally, he turned to them and he said, if you're gonna blame me for shit I'm not doing, I might as well do the shit so that I get blamed for something I am doing rather than something I'm not. Okay? So don't huck this shit out the balcony windows just yet. There might be someone passing underneath and you don't want to accidentally murder them. You know how that is. Now, that could be past energy as well, and I do feel that it is past somewhere. Okay? Every minute that we go forward right now, that becomes closer and closer to the past, right? The current is the past. Now, that's not going to stop you from finding your Ten of Cups, which is peace, contentment, and family. Granted, you are dealing with someone who, Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo, right? Responsible to determine new beginnings. Yeah, and you're gonna be completing one thing, and you are being possessive with your time and energy because some shit was said that kind of put you in your head, you know. And you're watching possibly a Libra, Gemini, or Aquarius. You're watching them, right? You're being very observant of your surroundings, and you are calling judgment. And you decided that you are going to move to calmer waters and step into your Empress mode while avoiding the devil, the stalkers, whoever, right, and their toxic energy. There is someone, though, however, from the past that you're able to sit down with, right, and talk. So you are traveling towards peace and towards your Nine of Cups. You had your, was it Ace of Cups? I think I saw you had an Ace of Cups in here. I feel that, yep, there it is. Ace of Cups. Right? Added to that, you've got your Ten of Cups. Twice. That could be significant. And you're just, and I feel that with whoever you're going to be with, or if you're with someone, there's a lot of love and passion. Okay? Alright. Let me shuffle these and we'll do your favorite numbers. Yeah. Alright, I got your 6 cards here. So you're working hard while moving to calmer waters. You're sick of the drama. Now you've got an extra energy in you to handle this situation. So you are being distant in so many aspects, right? You're keeping your energy to you because you know for a fact that there are people out there that either give you lots of energy or take your energy, like energy vampires, right? You're very precocious. Is that the right word? I feel that it is, right, in regards to being with yourself. Now, you do have a lover, someone who loves you. Could be this person, someone who's stubborn, authoritative, and judgmental, right? King of Swords, Aries, Leo, no, not Aries. Wow. You deal with an Aries and a Leo? Possibly a Sagittarius. Anyway, they just popped through. But this Libra, Gemini, or Aquarius, it could be you or it could be someone else. I think that you're calling judgment on that Gemini, the lover, whoever you're dealing with, right? And you are adapting to the fact that you are struggling. You are. But you are preparing and paying attention to not only your exterior but your interior. So you're going within and you're thinking about how you're going to say some shit to some people, right? Because you want to share your knowledge. That's bottom of the deck. And the bottom of this deck is, but you're gonna be thrown into a mini hermit mode. There might be an argument, okay? If it hasn't already happened yet. All right, let's do the spreads. All right, so I shuffled. Let's get going on this broken heart spread. Now, a central issue of your relationship is that there's rejection. Maybe you're rejecting someone because you have options. Okay? Or you're being rejected, but you still have options. How you see the other person is you see them as your accomplishment, right? Your Sun card full of positivity. How they see you is they see you as someone who's preparing and yet probably preparing for battle. Someone who's arguing with them a lot. Like there's a competition between you two that threatens your relationship. What I see here is I see two people who think they're fighting over something important, and it's important to them. To me, on the outside, I don't see the importance of it. The only thing important is crawling away, and that's your relationship. Okay? Maybe they're seeing you crawling away from them. Now, the unknown influences on your relationship is that there is travel. You're being more assertive, but you're stuck in your head about it, which sounds anticlimactic or something like that, right? Could be dealing with the Cancer, So maybe you feel like you're the victim and you're trying to travel away, run away. Where you want the relationship to go is that you have choices and you want it to go. You want it to go somewhere, right? Who can help your relationship is basically you. You want security, but you have to choose it. Alright? The challenges in your relationship is that you're having a revelation in regards to sitting down with this person. Now, the outcome of your relationship is this, is that you're going to be keeping your emotions in control, and you're going to be severing ties. You're going to feel defeated, like there's a lot of bickering, and that you feel like there's no one situation, but that's not the case. Like, I mean, you have a choice. Do you want to keep fighting with them and just run away, or do you want to stay and tell them, hey, look, let's work on this together? Maybe this is a past person you're dealing with. I don't know. I do know at the bottom of the deck is that you are completing your perspectiveness. You've completed interviewing them, being inquisitive and whatever, observant. You have. All right, let's move on to the next spread, which is the gravestone. I'm going to shuffle, and then I'll get back to you. All right. Now, the central question in your life is, are you going to keep having to deal with anxiety? And the answer is, you know what? You're very caring and fiery and self-sacrifice, and it's up to you whether you want to keep dealing with that anxiety or not. Sometimes we deal with anxiety without realizing we're dealing with anxiety. So we could be happy, but there can still be that pit of anxiety within us, right? So yeah, you're gonna be very anxious, okay, in a situation that might have to do with an Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius, right? Now the unforeseen forces acting on that question is temptation, Capricorn energy, right? So this Aries, Leo, or Sag is very tempting. They're tempting you. I feel like they could be like a past lover. I don't know. How other people affect you is that they affect your stability, and they're telling you that, you know, you're gaining recognition from your hard work and skills. Now, other circumstances affecting your life is your energy. Sometimes you have low energy and you're trying to decide, and you're using a lot of energy to decide. You know, and you're being indecisive about stuff. It's us Libras, right? We get mad at people for calling us out on our indecisiveness, but when it comes to us dealing with people who are indecisive, we can't wait for them. We're not patient enough. Maybe that's just me. You know, you are available to you. Libra, there's your card coming out. And you're coming at it from a new approach. Now, the outcome of that question is that you are awakening to the fact that you're finding your balance, possibly with a Sagittarius. Okay, bottom of the deck. You're adapting your perception, your inquisitiveness, you're adapting your observations. Is this really what I'm seeing, or is there more beneath the flesh? Is there stuff underneath the surface that I'm not accounting for? And the answer to that question can only be answered by you by using your intuition. Is this all that life has to offer, or can I offer something to life to add more, you know? It's like that saying that John F. Kennedy, do not what, or let's see, what was it? Not ask what your country could do for you, but for what you could do for your country. Doesn't have to be country. I mean, to 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 make a change, just pay attention to Michael Jackson's "Man in the Mirror." That's like my favorite song by him, actually. Where the best change you can make is within yourself. You know, you can smile at someone who's been having a bad day and totally change their day, and then they'll be smiling, and that shit will spread. It'll spread so fast that suddenly a lot more people will be happy, and it's all because you made a choice to smile at someone. Even if on the outside you were happy looking, but on the inside you were full of anxiety. Yeah, we do that all the time. A lot of people, you know, to try and help other people be happier. But on the inside, we're all, I guess it depends on who you are. A lot of people smile on the outside but cry on the inside because they don't know what to do, and it's the anxiety that eats them up. And it's nothing to be made fun of or to feel ashamed about. You know, having got anxiety too, quite a bit actually. Change is hard for me, and I'm sure it's hard for you at times. We're going to be doing the eyeball spread next. I can't shuffle. Today I can't shuffle. I don't know, it's weird, like when I started your reading at the beginning, like when I was shuffling and I put all the cards down, like my fingers started to feel numb. I don't know if you're feeling that, but your energy's making my fingers feel numb. Alright. Alright. Bottom of the deck is you are awakening to the fact that you have options. Cool. Alright, so last month you were celebrating that you used your heart in a decision, right? You were celebrating. This month you're starting fresh with a high five from the undead. First week you were adapting to the fact that someone hurt you in one of those three options, right? Yeah. So we're on second. Second week, you're taking their disappointments in moderation. Third week is that you are completing the world, one end to start something fresh. So you're becoming an entrepreneur. I like that. Fourth week is that there is temptation. There's a lot of temptation, but you are progressively trying to avoid that. Possibility for next month is you are going to be in Scorpio energy waiting, and someone's going to be watching you. Temptation, success, self-destructions. I feel like this Capricorn, or whoever you're dealing with, is just really, really wanting you. Now, bottom of the deck is that you are awakening to that. You have options. Alright. Let's do, oh, I think we did do the eyeball spread. Holy crap. I'm zoning out over here. We're going to do the severed head spread. Alright. So, now the primary issue in your life is that you're just trying to find balance. And someone's going to come in and shake up your world. Now, in the distant past, you were very perceptive in regards to your money and this person who's good with their money, not so good with their words, right? The recent past, you had a lot of anxiety and you were on the move a lot. Currently, you're working really hard, but you're kind of in mini hermit mode. You're just trying to stay out of the drama. In the immediate future, you're transitioning away from being stuck in your head. Because you're not a victim. You're a victor. You've overcome a lot, and I would give you props there. Now, the factors that will affect the outcome of the issue is that you are awakening to the fact that you're calling judgment. You're being stubborn. You're not going to let anybody push you around no more. Now, the outcome is that you are introspecting a lot in regards to whoever this puppet master was, right? You saw them for who they were. They can no longer play their mind games and fuck with you. Okay. Bottom of the decks is Destiny, Wheel of Fortune. You're celebrating your destiny. Okay. I'm so happy that you get to be able to fight whatever that is and how strong you're getting. You know, you've always actually been strong. It's all about feeling alone, and you're definitely not alone. Alright? Now, I love you. Thank you so much, beautiful Miss Owen, for joining our Zodiac family and being a part of, our family. Thank you for being patient with me on your tarot reading. I've been a little bit rushed and overwhelmed lately. But I want you to know that happy late birthday, October 19th, I see. It's pretty awesome. And I want you to know that you're loved, alright? And you're beautiful inside and out. Okay? You don't have to do what you're doing alone. Love you. Bye, my beautiful friend.